Does everyone have a love-hate relationship with their computer like I do? One minute you love it, the next minute you want to toss it out the window. Boy, that's how I was dealing with this yesterday. I wanted to upload one of my videos Monday. That was not going to happen. Absolutely no way. I had to do it actually today. But the thing is, I don't know what changed from the last time I uploaded a video to Monday. Absolutely nothing changed. It just wasn't going to let me do it. I needed to do 3 pictures and 1 video from my cell to my desktop. Easy, right? No, it wanted to take 4,100. I know, that's a lot. I'm terrible about deleting, but that's what it wanted to do. I couldn't get around it for anything. I didn't know what to do. My youngest son that lives 2.5 hours away, he had a hard time with it because he's not here. So what I had to do, oh my goodness, it just pushed me to the limit. And so what I did was I ran to Best Buy, Geek Squad, asked them a couple questions. They got me through it so I could at least do what I needed to do. But in the the short of it is I could do the pictures, but it wasn't letting me do the videos. So I had to download 1,300 off my cell onto my desktop. That's what I had to do. Now I got to go delete them. I don't know what's going to happen next time. I don't know what changed. I have absolutely no clue what changed on that. I don't get it. I think, and passwords, that's a whole nother. Passwords. Have you ever put in a password, actually saved it? I know I'm preaching to the choir because I know you've all done it. You've all been through it. You put a password in, you actually save it. You go back, say a few weeks later, you're going in there. I'm sorry, this password does not work. What do you mean it doesn't work? It's saved right in there. I've got it on my spreadsheet. What do you mean it doesn't work? It doesn't work. How does that happen? How does that even happen? That happens to me more than I care to even think about it, because I really believe, and I'm starting to think, that this is actually being done on purpose to drive us a little crazy, because it's driving me crazy. Passwords drive me crazy. I can put them down on a paper or on a spreadsheet on my computer. Wrong. They're saved. Wrong. They're even saved right under where it says password. Wrong. I don't get it. If anyone knows, please tell me. But I know I'm preaching to the choir because I know we all have been through it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Does anyone else have a love-hate relationship with their computers? And why they have a mind of their own? One minute they're running beautiful, the next minute it's just... Yesterday was nothing but problem after problem after problem after problem. And I do not understand. I don't understand what the problem is. I really don't. And now I get into YouTube. Guess what? I'm dealing with computers. And I did have a job with computers before, but I don't understand it. I guess I don't. It's very frustrating. And it's really frustrating when you're older in technology, if you haven't, been in that field for years. I did have a job where I worked on computers, but I'm not as savvy as I thought I was. And I thought I was pretty savvy on the computer. Nah, not so much. Not so much. I really thought I was, but that's not happening. So for me to have to deal with all these little ins and outs and problems, and what had happened too was, as I was trying to do all this with my photos and my video, all of a sudden something came up on my screen that says, you are completely out of storage on your cloud. What? What are you talking about? So then, and then that freaked me out. So I didn't know what to do. So then when I did go to Best Buy and talk to him about it, he said, you have plenty of storage in your cloud, plenty. I said, well, do you think these things that are popping up are scammers? He goes, yeah. He says, a lot of them are out there doing that, scare you, so you end up getting more and buying more or whatever, you do. But I just didn't understand all that, and I was just so frustrated between thinking I'm out of cloud storage and then what's going on with why I couldn't easy just download this stuff, which I have. What has changed from last week to this week? Nothing, but something happened that it wanted to download all of them. So I don't know. Is anyone else so frustrated with that kind of stuff? Because I'm telling you right now, it is something that will get my blood going quicker than you can imagine. And it's not a pretty picture, because I thank God I am by myself, because I was hooting and hollering and it wasn't pretty. So anyways, so if anyone else is having a problem with computers, and I know we've all gone through it, we all have problems with our computers, even computers, laptops, you name it. I don't necessarily like it when my computer is acting up, because that gets my blood going quicker than anything. But I just like having things run smoothly, as everybody does. But let me know. Well, you probably don't even have to let me know, because I know you've all been through it. So anyways, I just kind of wanted to get this out there, because, and I was hot yesterday. I was so upset that I was dealing with this, when you feel like you're on deadlines. And I really wasn't, but in my mind, I was dealing with a deadline. But it all worked out in the end. So anyways, I just wanted to get on here and, not really a rant, but maybe a rant, because computers really get me going. So anyways, have a good day. I'll see you next time.